check on my other stream. So we got 2 Just Flow classes today. And today's class, let's check it out. Sorry for the little pause, just checking. All right, streaming quality is looking good. Excellent. All right, so we have Just Flow today, all about kettlebells. And we're gonna start down on the ground with our kettlebell, warming up our core. And firstly, we're gonna start warming up the neck. So you can come down kneeling on the floor, whatever feels good to you, cross-legged, whichever way feels comfortable, straddle, seated. Relax your head forward, drop your chin, and we're gonna take our hands on our neck and just give ourselves a nice little massage. And you can go up the neck, into under the occipitals, and take it down. Nice long strokes, pulling the muscles so that they can relax, and down into the traps and the upper shoulder there. Back of the neck. Give everything a nice drag. You can go on the front of the skin of the neck and just pull, get everything nice and warmed up, rubbing the skin kind of vigorously and giving it a little excitement. And go ahead, relax your shoulders down at your side, really let them drop back, and we're just gonna slowly drop the chin to the center of the chest, and then make a gentle circle to the left, back, and take it down the right shoulder, gentle and slow, big circles. And go one more round and switch direction. And down, nice and easy. And one more circle. And we'll bring that head to neutral. We're going to do 5 times. Bend the head to the left. 4 and 5 and 5 to the right. And 5 forward. Pulling the chin to the chest. And then 5 back. All right. Give your shoulders a nice big roll. And we're going to grab our kettlebell for our first exercise, which is going to be a 30-second dead bug for 3 rounds. So take a medium weight, is a good 15 pounds, something like that. 20 pounds is also all right. And we want to come down so that we have enough room to stretch our legs out. Grab the kettlebell by the horns, lay back so that your core is flat against the ground, back, good contact, and your legs are at 90 degrees. And I'm going to set the timer for 30 seconds. We're going to extend those legs, inhaling as we do so, and bring it back in. Reach, and in, and 2. Shoulders nice and low. Want to feel them on the floor. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You can bring it in. Quick rest for 20 seconds. We have 2 more rounds. right, 10 seconds. Let's get ready for our second set. And here we go, set 2, 30 seconds. Inhale, push the leg out, exhale in. Last 3, 2, and bring it in. Quick rest, 20 seconds. We've got one last set. We got last 10 seconds in that rest. Let's get set up. Last set of our dead bugs. And begin. Good slow tempo. There's no reason to go fast. Last 7 seconds. And let's bring it in. So our next move, we're going to be doing an arm bar for 8 each side for 2 sets. So for this one, still a single kettlebell. You can go back to a lighter weight or stick with your medium weight for this one. We're also going to be laying on the ground. For our arm bar, let's have that front rack or overhead rack on our kettlebell on the right side, and then bend the right knee so that the right foot is on the floor, and palm down on the left hand, 45 degrees out. Exhale, and push through your foot to roll over onto your side. And as you do so, let that kettlebell sit back into the rear of the shoulder. And then inhale as you come back. And 2. Keep your eyes on the kettlebell. 3. Halfway. 4. And last 4. 3. 2. And 1 more. And we'll do the other side, switching it over. Same process. We're going to be rolling over. Set the shoulder back into the floor and exhale. Push. Roll to the side. Keep your eyes on the kettlebell. Four, halfway. Last 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bring that kettlebell down. We're going to switch back to the first side. Another 8 reps. Front rack over that right side. Right leg bent. And 8 reps. Exhale as you push. 2. Halfway, last 4. And 2. And last 1. And switch sides last time, last side on the left. Now push. Halfway forward. And last 3. 2. And 1. And bring that kettlebell in. And we're going to take just a short break and move along. We're going to be doing a standing bent press. And, getting ahead of myself. Before we get to our bent press, we're going to have our shin box with our halo. So if you do need something extra on the floor, go ahead, put something on the floor. Now for this one, we're holding our kettlebell goblet style, so we're going to have it up, bottoms up by the horns. We want to make sure we have enough room to switch side to side and keep the legs at 90 degrees. We're going to shin box, switching over using the hips and then keeping the feet in place. Lean forward, come up onto the knees, and we're going to halo. And since I'm turned to the right, I'm just going to go around my right ear, sit back down nice and slow, switch it over and up, and this time left ear. We've got 6 reps. And 3 more. Turn to the right, go around the right ear, turn to the left, last one. Left ear, sit nice and slow, and we're gonna rest 20 seconds and do another 2 sets. Now if you'd like to add an extra halo and do one each way to make this a little more intense for the shoulders, go right ahead. All right, let's get ready for that second set 6 times. Referring to the shin box. Have that kettlebell, bottoms up, and 6. Last 3. One more. Good. And we're going to rest. 20 seconds, we have one more set. Your choice if you want to do 1 or 2 halos on each side. Just make sure if you're doing one, you're alternating and doing left and right evenly. Last set, here we go. Last 6 reps. Coming up and halo. Take the halos nice and slow. Really open up the shoulders as you're doing them. And last 2. And one more. And nice and slow. All right, now we're going to be getting to our bent press. So we're going to come on up to standing with our kettlebells. So for our bench press, you do want to make sure that you're using a normal kind of straight foot hip width apart. This is not the same like a windmill where we're turning one foot out, but both feet are straight for this, and we're going to hip hinge just as if we're doing a deadlift. But what's going to change is, if I have it on my left side, I'm going to crank it to the left, but I want to keep my hips straight on. So I don't want to turn like this with my hips and my chest. I want to keep the hips and the abdominals locked in, and then tighten this. So I'm really just cranking my abs there, right? You see how this looks different than this. So we're going to crank it in, and then I'm sitting back into a deadlift as I'm pressing this overhead. From the center, you'll see that I'm lifting my feet stay straight, my hips go straight back, and I'm reaching right for the center between my 2 feet here, rather than over to the side like a windmill. So we're gonna do 6 each side. Choose a lighter weight to start, and you can work to a heavier weight. We're gonna follow this up with a little lunge flow. So, start with that kettlebell front racked, feet straight, hip width apart. Keep the hips straight on, crank the abdominals, and then we're gonna reach down as we press overhead in one motion together. When I get to the end, both arms are straight, and then when I come back up, by the time I get to the top, my arm is folded. And you can stay here in this tightened position for our next 5, 4, 3, 2 more. You don't have to reach the ground, just as close as you can get. And we're gonna switch sides. We wanna do a little swing to switch, front rack. Now we're gonna turn, crank it in, keep the hips forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more. All right, now for our next move, we're gonna do 45 seconds of lunging, reverse lunging, and swinging. So when I swing, I'm gonna step back. When I come up, I switch legs and my kettlebell. I'm gonna swing my kettlebell on the side of my forward leg. So if the kettlebell is on my right hand, I step back left leg, switch, feet together, and step back right. So we should be able to get into that flow motion there. Get your kettlebells ready. For my sip of beverage. It's coffee, but it'll do. Here we go, 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Begin stepping back, switch. Last 30 seconds. $15. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and resting. Take 20 seconds. We're going to go back with our bench press and then hit another round of lunges, but a little bit differently. So we're going to start with that bench press again. So let's clean it up to a front rack. I'm going to start on my left this time. So 6 and 6. Make sure you've got that hip width apart. Should look like a deadlift from the hips down. Hips stay straight. Crank it into the left and 6, 5, 4, 2, and last one. Bring it in, switch sides. And last 6 over here. Last 2. 1. And let's get ready. Lunge and swing in 3, 2. Oh, I forgot something very important. Sorry, stop swinging if you started swinging. We're switching our swing this time. So if you just got a hang of the reverse lunge and swing, we're doing a lateral lunge and swing this time. So now, if I have the kettlebell in my right hand, I'm going to step my left leg out, swing, change, feet together, switch legs. So it'll look like a little step in the middle. Step together, side. We're going to do this one for 45 seconds now. Okay, sorry to false start. So we're going to do lateral. Ready? And 3, 2, begin. Step to the side, swing next to the leg, together, switch. Keep the feet straight. Use this hip and leg to create your power. The bent one. Last 15 seconds. And 3, 2, rest. All right. You're going to be moving on. Taking it down again for a little more technical work. A little bit of crab press. Now for this crab press, go ahead, grab something light. You're going to be down on the floor. You want the hands behind the shoulders out about 45 degrees and the knees open, not closed, right over the ankles. We're going to have our kettlebell racked up in that front rack, pushing the hips up and pressing our kettlebell up at the top. All right, and we want to make sure don't have the knees way over the toes like that. Make sure we keep the knees right over the ankles and the hand right under the shoulder, as opposed to, you see how this looks everything kind of slanty. It's nice and straight up. Bring it down and down. We're going to do 6 each side. So 3, 2, and shoo. Last 2 and 1. Switch sides. Everything's set up properly. And 3, 2, 4, 6 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, and bring it down. Take a rest. We're going to do one more set of crab press and then get into our flows. Definitely getting sweaty. Now, if you find that the crab press with the kettlebell is putting too much pressure on your wrist, try it just without a kettlebell or something like balancing a shoe or a slipper on your hand as you do the crab press and work your way up from there. Ready for our last set of crab press? Here we go. Racking it up. Ready to lift. And 3, 2 for 6 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. And switching sides. Last 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bring it down to rest. All right, so we're going to go over our flows a little bit. Our first flow is going to be 1 swing, 1 clean thruster. From there, we're going to step the opposite leg back, down, reverse lunge all the way to the ground, drop into a half kneeling windmill, and then we can come up, take that kettlebell down, standing up, swing, switch, clean thruster, step it back, half kneeling windmill, take the kettlebell down, standing up, swing to switch. Clean thruster, step it back, windmill, kettlebell down, you go up. As usual, we have a minute. I will call out as I usually do, and then we'll go on. We're going to do 4 rounds today of this flow and our next flow. So have our kettlebell ready. 1 minute begins. Start with your swing, clean thruster. Here we go. And 3, 2, and swing, clean thruster. Step back, half kneeling windmill. Kettlebell comes down. We stand up, swing, power, switch, clean, and thruster. Step it back, half kneeling windmill. Look at the kettlebell. Kettlebell down. We go up, swing, clean, thruster, step, windmill. Down, up, swing, switch. Last 20 seconds. Step back. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. You know the drill, 30 seconds to collect yourself, and we have another 3 rounds. Halfway through that rest, let's get ready. We're going to do another set. 5, 3, 2. Let's get ready and begin. Swing, clean, thruster. Sit back. Swing to switch. Clean, bounce, thruster. Step it back. Last 30 seconds. 20. 15. 30 seconds, halfway through this flow. Halfway through that rest, let's get ready. I'm gonna call out even less this round. Here we go. 2, and get ready to flow. Let's go. Swing, clean, thrust. Swing, clean. Last 15 seconds. And go ahead, bring it down to rest. Take those 30 seconds. There's one last round to go, and then we're going to change our flow.
We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have no time for that. If we make mistakes.
Just watching my dog and cat, who are both cuddled up sleeping on my bed right over there. It's like when I work out, they get more tired. Let's go. Anybody else's pets do that? Last time with this round, and we're just gonna move with our beat. All right, 3, 2, get ready to flow. Let's go. Swing.
We are lost.
And I went to do something else because I got too excited. That happens. There we go, up, down, flow.
We stand together.
Still got 25 seconds.
Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have no time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost.
Last 10, let's do one more side. And bring it down. Rest. Okay, let me explain the next flow a little bit. So we're gonna do some lateral movement here and something a little new. So it might be a little funny at first, but we're gonna do 4 rounds. So with this guy, we've got the swing and then clean, and then I'm gonna land in a lateral lunge. Then I'm gonna stay low, come over to this side, kettlebell to the ground, clean, step together, swing, and switch. And now this time when I land, of course, need a little more room, so when I switch, I land this side. Stay low, down, lateral clean, and swing. Switch, land in the lunge, switch over, down, clean, and swing, switch. Lunge, low, down, clean, swing, switch, okay? Okay. So this is gonna be an interesting one. We're gonna be getting a lot of those inner thighs. So I've actually taken this one down. We're gonna do for 45 seconds instead, because it is just really 2 or 3 moves, which makes it a little more intense. Here we go. We're gonna start with a swing, clean, land in the lateral lunge. Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. 45, and swing, clean, land in the lateral lunge under that kettlebell. Switch it over, lower the kettlebell to the floor, and then lateral clean, standing, swing, switch. And now land, boom. Lateral, come over, ground, clean, swing, switch. Here we go. down, over, down, and up, swing. Land, down, over. 10 seconds. Down, over, and clean. And go ahead, bring that kettlebell down to rest. We're gonna take 30 seconds. Let that brain process what just happened. And we're gonna do it again 3 more times. Have I mentioned how good water is before? It's great. Ready for that second set? Here we go. Get ready. 2, 1. Let's begin. 45 seconds. Swing. Clean. Lateral. Over. Down. Up. Swing. And lateral. Boom. And up. And clean. Down. Over. Clean. Down. Over. And clean. Last 15. Down. Over. And up. 10. Let's finish. Over here. Lateral. Over. Down. And rest. You're going to take that 30 seconds. 2 more rounds. Seconds, ready? Halfway through that rest. Let's get ready. And 45 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go, swing, and clean. Down, over, and clean. Halfway. Seconds. And bring it down. 30 seconds to rest. One last round. Then we get to cool it off. Much deserved. Excuse me. Let's go. 10 seconds. Get ready. 5, 4. Nothing but us. In our kettlebell now. Just breathe. And let's go. Swing. And go. Last 15 seconds. 10. And bring it down to rest. Put that kettlebell to the side. And just take some deep breaths. Big arm circle. And on this last one, melt to the floor. Let the arms just be rag dolls. yourself out into a plank. Drop the knees, push back through the hips and stretch the arms overhead. Relax your forehead down to the floor. Big deep breath. Inhale, come back to quadruped. Dig in the toes and push the hips up and back into downward dog. Spread your butt cheeks to the sky. And let's bring our right leg up and forward into a low lunge, opening up into a rotation. Drop the back knee down and reach for your lower foot. If you have the flexibility to lift it up, go ahead and do so, but only if you can just lift it up. I don't want you to rearrange. So if you can just reach, just reach. Keep the front knee over the right, over the ankle. Big deep breath. And exhale, bring the hand back around and push back through that front leg. And soften the knee. Send it back up into your three-legged dog and then open the hip to the sky, letting that leg just fall down. Exhale, close the hip, downward dog. Let's go through the left side, left leg up, into lunge. Open up in your rotation. Drop the back knee, reach for the foot. Couple deep breaths here. And release. Bring the hand back around, push back through the front leg. And soften. Return to three-legged dog and then open it up into wild thing. And close the hip. Back to downward dog. Bring it down to the knees. Push back again into your quadruped. Big deep breath. And then sit up, keeping the butt down. Hands are under the shoulders. We're going to open up. Right side 5 times, looking at the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, one more. And switch sides. Two more. And down. Excellent. Give yourself a big pat on the back for showing up for yourself today. And take a look at what we have going on over here. Hello, are you going to wake up? This is what I have to watch while I'm working out. These two lazy bones. Well, hopefully everybody has a wonderful day as these two are having. And I'll see you on Thursday for another Just Flow. Take care, everybody.